Hello. I'm Bretton, one of our MCAT tutors here at Inspira Advantage, where we help students get into medical school and other professional programs. And welcome to MCAT Bites. Today, we're embarking on an enlightening journey through the phenomena of urbanization, understanding its implications through the lens of sociology. Urbanization isn't merely a demographic shift, but a complex process with profound impacts on society and individuals alike. Individuals like you, who need to know this for the MCAT Psych-Soc section. First, we need to understand what urbanization is and where it's coming from. Urbanization is the process by which rural areas transform into urban ones. Urbanization, making urban. A trend characterized by the migrations of populations from the countryside into cities. This transformative process is driven by the search for usually better employment, education, and higher living standards. But it's more than just population dynamics. It's about how these shifts alter the fabric of society, the economy, and the environment. This graph, for example, shows the rural population in green and urban populations in blue. We can see that by 2010, 80% of the population is living in an urban area, while only 20% is living in a rural one. Contrast this to 1790, where that was flipped to the extreme, with 95% of people living in a rural area. The roots of urbanization can be traced back to the Industrial Revolution, which ushered in a new era of economic and social changes. Cities became hubs of industrial production and innovation, attracting masses with the promise of prosperity. This historical perspective sets the stage for understanding the evolution of urban centers and their growing influence on global civilization. Through the lens of functionalism, urbanization is seen as an integral part of societal progress, or as I succinctly put it here, cities equal good. Functionalists would view cities as centers of innovation, economic development, and social cohesion, all which are essential for the functioning of a complex society. They emphasize how urbanization contributes to the specialization of labor, cultural diversity, and infrastructure development, supporting social stability and efficiency. On the other hand, we have the conflict theorists. They highlight the disparities and tensions wrought by urbanization. It scrutinizes how urban growth can exacerbate social inequalities, concentrating wealth and power while marginalizing vulnerable populations. Conflict theorists examine issues like gentrification, housing crises, and the uneven distribution of resources, arguing that urbanization can deepen societal divides. I've said it in other videos, but when we're thinking about conflict theory versus functionalism, conflict theory, just think sort of communisty, and functionalism, think that whatever we're talking about is good in some way. Think about what are the upsides to this thing. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, urbanization continues at an unprecedented pace. Today's urban challenges, climate change, sustainability, social inequality, and crumbling infrastructure, demand innovative solutions. Smart cities, green architecture, and inclusive urban policies represent steps towards addressing these critical issues, reshaping urbanization's future trajectory. Urbanization is a multifaceted phenomenon shaped by historic, economic, and societal forces. As future medical professionals, understanding the sociological aspects of urbanization prepares us to better address the health and well-being of urban populations, as well as crucially getting you more points on that Psych-Soc section. So thank you so much for joining us on MCAT Bytes, lesson on urbanization, and I will see you next time.